Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Sleepover podcast from your friends at 4ZZZ. We were away last week, but we're back full force. It was Charlie and I in the studio, and we were discussing all sorts of things, which we've edited down into this short, sweet and concise podcast for your listening pleasure. We hope you enjoy it. We've got a little bit of business, I guess, at the end of the podcast, and I'll be back there to tell you about that. So yes, thanks for downloading and thanks for listening, and enjoy this podcast. Okay, bye.
Sleepover. 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 Sleepover.
It's fantastic.
Sleepover.
Really, really quite good.
Sleepover.
I listen to it in my pajamas
Sleepover.
because I'm normally, asleep. We work in the same office. During one afternoon, they were testing out the fire alarm system. Do you remember that? It went on for
How could you forget?
It went on for about half an hour, I think.
I can still hear it.
And it was the most ludicrous thing in the world. Whoever did the voiceover for this, if you're going to be the voice of an emergency broadcasting
You might
system,
want to be a little bit more urgent in
yeah,
your tone.
maybe, yeah, because he sounds pretty upbeat about the whole thing.
He sounded like a cruise director.
He kind of did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I played this on the show quite a while ago. I think it was like the first couple of weeks that we were in doing the show. And just to refresh our memories, this is the actual system, because it was going on for so long. I thought, this is ludicrous. So I'm going to record this and play it on the show. And this is our fire alarm system.
Your attention please, testing and evacuation system is still in progress. I repeat, this is a test only and there is no cause for alarm. Thank you. Evacuate activated. Emergency. Evacuate now. Evacuate activated. Evacuate activated. Emergency.
For 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Evacuate activated.
I'm really excited that it's an emergency and that we should evacuate. Now, it kind of sounds
Emergency!
Yes, it sounds like a Disneyland ride.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. So that was just ringing around for 30 minutes or so, and I recorded that, then played it on the show. It was Jodie, and Jodie suggested, with the siren noise going, someone can make a good sort of dance remix of that.
Okay.
Put some garage band rave underneath that, and
Yep.
that could be quite a banging tune.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It kind of opens itself up to the old dance remixes. Yeah, exactly. A lot of YouTube clips now become dance house remixes of some kind.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a trend for a while, wasn't there? You can get an app on your phone which you can just talk into it and it'll turn it into a song.
Really?
Yeah, it'll turn it into a sort of auto-tuned techno house kind of vibe.
I don't know why anyone would want to listen to that kind of crap, but whatever. Yep.
And we got a phone call and someone did ring into the show and said, I'll do that. We sent him over the little clip that you just heard there.
Yeah.
Haven't heard back from him. So that's a shame. This is a fair few weeks ago now, so maybe he's just been labouring on it for all this time.
He's probably just been holed up this whole time, just eating Funyuns.
If you're still working on it, you can stop. Because me and a good friend of ours, Sasha Baronoff, a lot of the jingles that you hear have been recorded or produced or sung in some cases by Sasha Baronoff. Thank you so much if you're listening, because I know he does listen to the show. So we did a remix. We just thought we'd just give it a go. So this was our sort of version of that. This is the emergency remix. So that's how I spend my evenings.
I honestly felt like we were at the beat.
Yes. Oh, they should play that. We should just smuggle that in and get them to play
have
it.
you been to the beat?
I've never been. You've been to the beat.
Oh my! It was life changing. It's like
Was
a
it really?
labyrinth in there.
Yeah.
It keeps on going and
Yes.
going and going. Yeah, they would love that up in
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So there we go. Thanks once again to Sasha who put the hours in there as well. We were just sort of slaving over that for a while. I'm sure there was probably much more important things that we could have been doing.
Yeah, like solving world hunger. But, you
but,
know, this is equally important.
People need
On some
techno
level.
remixes of emergency fire alarm systems.
Yes.
This is what I've learnt.
Well, it's
Yeah.
important.
It was the last day of school, and these four friends are going to celebrate.
Maybe I should stay home tonight.
No, Mom, I know your rules. No leaving the house. Stacy?
It started as a sleepover,
We decided to put together a little hunt. Hunting what? Scavenger hunting? You're on.
but it became their chance to prove they can take on the competition.
We have a proposition. Can you cover for us?
$5. Actually, I need 20.
MGM Pictures invites you
Dude, it's the girl in the red dress.
on the wildest night
I didn't even know you knew who I was.
of their lives.
I'm beyond dead.
Sleepover.
Have you ever
Yeah.
played water polo, Ben?
Is that with water polo? I always think, how do they get the horse in the water as well? Oh,
Boy,
that's
that
good.
is
That was
such a dad joke. Such a dad joke. And like you're laughing hysterically at your own stupid joke.
because the old ones are the best.
So what you're saying is you've never played water polo.
Water polo? No, I haven't.
Basically,
No.
you're basically just treading water the whole time. Swimming, trying not to get your swimsuit ripped off
Yeah.
or get an elbow to the face.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I used to play on the boys' team. I know.
Really? Okay.
Bad. You had to wear 2 swimsuits.
Water
not
polo.
joking.
Water polo is the one where it's sort of like catch, isn't it, but with a net.
Well, it's kind of like soccer, but in the water.
But in the water.
And you're not kicking the ball. You're
And
throwing
I'm sure there's a lot of diving going on.
Oh boy.
Whoa, that was 2 pretty bad jokes there. I
Like
can't- we'll have
really,
to-
really bad jokes.
4 triple Z.
Charlie, there's some horrible news about a big spider or something. What the hell is
I
that
came
about?
across it today,
Yeah.
and it was pretty horrific. This massive spider in Cairns was snapped, consuming a still living brown tree snake.
Whoa!
So-
The spider was eating the snake.
Yeah, and like this guy and his friend watched for well over an hour.
Oh, well, it's a big meal.
Well, the snake was trying to escape, and the spider just like kept running back up its web.
Wow! And as most people know, I mean, the brown snakes they're one of the more lethal ones, aren't they?
Deadly.
Yeah.
Deadly. Yeah.
Wow. So, are we talking some kind of freak spider here? What type of
Well,
spider was
no,
it? Was it? It's just a.
I think it's
a
a
big one.
golden orb spider,
Oh,
something
okay.
like that.
There's a spate of, I think they're called camel spiders. I may have just completely made that up.
Camel
troops
spiders.
in Afghanistan. Yes. Now these are smuggling themselves into sleeping bags and into army barracks,
yikes.
and they are freaking the hell out of
Wow.
the soldiers over there. Yep.
That would be
These are
scary.
big spiders, desert
Yeah.
spiders.
This is a golden orb.
Golden orb. Is there a picture there? What
there is.
website are we looking at here?
Go to news.9msn.com.au
Yeah.
or just
Google
spider eats snake.
Spider eating snake.
There was a while ago, there was also the same type of spider caught on camera eating a bird.
Whoa. This is obviously good news for us because we're going on holiday in Cairns very soon, in a couple of weeks' time. So that's great.
That's
something to
amazing.
bear in mind. Yeah.
You might wake up with a spider eating your face.
Yes.
That's fine. Have you ever seen a giant spider, Ben Johnson?
Not a live one. The biggest spiders I've seen have always been in museum stuff, not moving, which is the way I prefer it.
Well,
really.
you know, when I lived on the hippie commune,
Yes.
it was Christmas Eve. There was an exchange of gifts. Now, I just want to clarify, we lived in a shed with no running water.
Yeah.
I was heavily pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
As we're exchanging gifts, I sort of noticed a giant sort of shadow on the wall. It was the biggest huntsman I've ever seen. He was so big, in fact, you could see his tattoos.
Really?
He
That's
was
big.
Massive. Like,
give us the dimensions there. It's the size of a dinner plate.
yeah,
That sort of size.
probably
Really?
a bit
Really?
bigger.
Bigger than a dinner plate.
It was huge. I don't know. At the
Whoa.
time, I was in so much shock, and huntsmans are relatively harmless. But he was hairy, and he had all these stripes on his legs,
Whoa.
and we had to. Obviously, I was not about to go to sleep with that thing.
Yeah.
But he was too big, and my partner at the time was like, "We can't kill him. I mean,
No.
he's lived this long." So I was like, "Well, you can corral him." So we had to use like those fruit fly catcher things
Sure. Yeah.
with a bit, with an actual fruit bowl.
Really.
And he got him in there. It was freaky.
I'm guessing they can move pretty quick
Yes,
if their legs are
and
as long as that.
huntsmans
Yeah.
can jump. Just P.S.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a scary thought.
No, it's the best Christmas Eve of my life.
People are afraid to come to Australia, Charlie, because of the spiders.
Tell me about it, because before we moved, America is the the country of fear mongering.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
the Discovery Channel. Well, maybe it wasn't. It probably was a Discovery Channel. Had a series of like the 10 most deadliest fill in the blanks, and there was a program. It was a series, and it was like the 10 most deadliest insects on Earth.
Yeah.
Right? 9 of them were from Australia.
Yes.
The next show was the 10 deadliest sea creatures in the world.
Yeah.
9 of them were from Australia.
Yeah.
So I was
There we go.
like, great! I can't wait.
The
to
tourist
move
board
there.
must love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was shocking. But then you come to Australia and you realize, yeah, okay, there are all these things that could potentially kill you. But I would personally rather be killed by a spider than be shot in the face by
I was
a
going to
gangster.
say, what's more dangerous?
Yeah.
Hey, come on.
What are your
Now, yes, but the fear is so great. I have friends in the UK who would not step foot in Australia
Right.
for fear of walking into these sorts of creatures that we're describing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've
that
been here for
makes
2 years,
sense.
and I haven't seen a huntsman that big. I've seen
Well,
big spiders. I've
yeah.
not even seen a snake. I've not even seen a snake.
Well, I haven't. I've seen a snake, but
Yeah?
it wasn't a deadly snake.
Yeah.
And that huntsman, I'd been in the country for 7 years or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So, it's fine. But it's good to have steely nerves now,
Absolutely.
Nothing
Yeah, you're
scares
primed
me.
for anything now. Yeah, exactly.
except for guys wearing gold jewelry at night.
That's terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's about it.
Yeah.
That's about it.
And of course, here in Australia, it's not the big ones that you want to be afraid of. It's the little ones. Little ones cause them more damage.
Right, like
Absolutely.
the redbacks
Yeah.
and the I don't know what
So
else.
hold on to that
but-
thought, ladies and
But
gentlemen.
there's a flesh-eating spider in Australia as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Scary.
There's an octopus here that can kill you within, I think, 20 seconds or something.
And a jellyfish.
Yeah, and the jellyfish, yeah.
But they've got that in Hawaii as well.
Mm.
So what are we gonna do?
What are you going to do? So take care, Brisbane. I always wanted to say that. And you're listening to The Sleepover. It is, of course, for Triple Z. Well, there we go. That was the podcast. Thanks for downloading and thanks for listening and for supporting 4ZZZ. We are going away now for a few weeks. We've got a few weeks off for our holidays, but we will be back with a second series of The Sleepover on 4ZZZ Thanks for all your messages of support and your requests. If you've ever phoned the show, that's great. Thank you very much. And also, if you've ever emailed the show, thanks for that as well, or anyone who's got involved. It's been a great, huge amount of fun. We've really enjoyed it. So from day one, 10 weeks ago, I'd just like to say thank you for all your support. We're going to be back on May the 19th, and we'll have the same sort of stuff and same sort of nonsense that we always do. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in a few weeks. Okay, take care. Bye now. Bye-bye.
Triple Z.